Hey, how's it going, y'all? This is Chaz from Classic Komodo, and this is Titanfall. I got into the beta early thanks to a very good friend of mine, Magic Chopsticks. I'm going to leave a link down below. He is an excellent streamer, and he's going to be streaming this, and he also streams competitive Call of Duty. So if you want to check him out, I would greatly appreciate that for all my subscribers to go check him out, because he's been supporting me for a while, so I want to do likewise for him. So let's get into the Titanfall beta. This is going to be my first impression. I'm going to show you a little bit of the intro of the game right when you walk in, and you go into this tutorial, and then after I'm going to show you my first game into it. So this is going to be my initial first impression of the game for an Xbox One user. And I want to keep this pretty short and sweet because thousands and thousands of Titanfall videos are coming up of, oh, strats, tips, tricks on the beta. I mean, okay, you know, it's cool to have tips and tricks and stuff like that, but for the most part, everybody really wants to know if they want to get this game. That's why they're watching footage. Do you want to buy the game? Is it good? How are the controls? What's the lag about? And I want to give that information out. So this is all subject to change. This is the beta. Now, this is gonna be, I mean, for the most part, the beta is just to stress test everything. So for the most part, all the stuff you're seeing is almost final. Now, the textures are going to be improved and stuff like that because for the beta, they just really want to see the, again, the stress testing the servers. So I've seen tweets out that said that they're only running at 25% for the texture packs and stuff like that, and the actual file is much larger than the gig file that you can download right now for the beta. So first off, how are the controls? The controls are nice. Unfortunately, the sensitivity bar that you have isn't the greatest. They have, you know, the sensitivity of low, well, very low, low, medium, high, very high, stuff like that. There's not an actual number count, which kind of bothers me because I'm pretty specific in getting my sensitivity right on my controller. But that's a small inconvenience right now. I could get used to the sensitivity that they give me, but that's still a downside. Two, how is the shooting? How is the actual gunplay, one-on-one gunplay and stuff like that? I'm finding that now, this is just in the beta, again, subject to change, but right now, I find that the controls are very nice. They're pretty smooth. Running and jumping through walls seems pretty, not through walls, on walls seems pretty seamless for the most part. I don't really have trouble. Sometimes I have difficulties getting up a wall, but that's just my fault. You know, there's nothing where I'm finding that the game is cheating me out of getting up a wall and stuff like that. It is pretty seamless to actually traverse through the maps. The gunplay, is it easy to pick up the gunplay? Yes. I believe that they got it right when they said it's anybody can pick it up, you know, minute to learn but a lifetime to master kind of idea. What they've been doing with Call of Duty and stuff like that, they picked that up pretty well. They did a good job at making running, jumping, and doing a bunch of different things very seamless and very easy to do. Next up is lag. Is there a lot of lag in the beta? So far, I haven't experienced a lot of lag. I have experienced times where there was a couple of frame drops and stuff like that because they are running this game at 60 frames per second for the consoles. There was times where the frames dropped, and there were slight times where there was a significant amount of lag for maybe a couple, like 1 or 2 seconds, and somebody would jump from one place to another. But that was very far and in between. Yeah, I didn't experience that a lot. So as of right now, the max capacity of people aren't in the beta yet. So this is subject to change again, but for the most part, as of right now, lag isn't an issue. I've been finding that when I shoot somebody, I get registration that I've been hitting them, and when somebody shoots me, I'm getting hit. You know, I get a indication. Now this is pretty good considering the fact that I'm coming from Battlefield, and Battlefield right now is having a lot of issues with hit registration, lag, and stuff like that. So it's pretty refreshing to get into a game that has a high tick rate, low ping, and that way it makes everything a little bit smoother and a little bit more fun to play. I do not like, however, the servers, or I guess you could say the way they get you into a match, because right now the system that they have, it is matchmaking, and there's no private servers, there's nothing like that. So the matchmaking is the only way to get into a game, and sometimes it takes a couple of minutes to actually get into a game, especially if you're playing with friends. So that is troublesome, and I don't like the idea that you cannot have a private server or a private game, and I'll get into a second why I don't like that idea. Lastly, I just want to cover, is this game balanced so far? In the beta, because of the limited amount of things that you could have, I could definitely say yes, it's balanced right now. I don't find anything that's overpowered, underpowered, or anything like that. Everything that I've been playing with so far, and I've tested out a bunch of things, seems balanced. Are the Titans balanced? Yes. It is very easy to take out a Titan by yourself if he's by himself. It's pretty easy. Now, if you're running straight at him, will that Titan kill you in one shot? Probably. So, for the most part, you feel powerful in a Titan, but not overpowered. And the best way to play in a Titan is with other Titans. Same way you would if you're playing with infantry. You're stronger in numbers. And they make that a very, very big point in this game to make sure that you're staying with your group. It's very important to stay with somebody because you'll survive a lot longer. In this game, it's almost imperative, because if you're on a Titan alone and lone wolfing it, yes, you can get kills. You can. And it's very fun to be in a Titan. But you will be very much more successful with other players supporting you. So let's just do a quick recap of what's going on. Controls are tight-knit, very good. Don't like some of the sensitivity options that you have. 2, the lag, very good so far, but limited amount of people, so this may be subject to change. 3, the guns are very balanced. The gameplay itself is very balanced so far. So all in all, the beta is very enjoyable right now, and I am having a blast. I really am. I'm having a lot of fun playing the beta, and I'm sure a lot of y'all that aren't in the beta yet are having a lot of fun just watching the footage and stuff like that. I know a lot of y'all want to be in the beta and stuff like that, but they only gave out a limited amount just to do the stress tests and stuff like that. So all in all, I think it's a great beta. They're doing an excellent job at getting feedback and stuff like that. Now, I wanted to quickly touch on my opinion of the game, of the full release, and I believe this is going to be true for a lot of people playing this game and playing the beta. And that is, will this be... Everybody's axing it, and I hate to say it, but it's on everybody's mind. Will this be the COD killer? One, I don't like comparing this game to any other game. It's different. It's a different game. Yes, it has the same mechanics that Call of Duty has because it's fast-paced, you know, but for the most part, it's a different game. So, will it be the COD killer? No, it won't. It's not competing to be a killer for Call of Duty. It really isn't. Call of Duty will still be the most competitive game right now for, you know, for first-person shooters. It will be right now. It's not, Titanfall is not trying to be that. It's not trying to be the COD killer right now. What they put out this game to be is something enjoyable and fun for everybody. And it's easy to pick up, it's fun to play, and it's just a nice change of pace. In the future, may it be something for competition for Call of Duty? Absolutely. I think in the future, this game has huge potential to get a matchmaking, well, to get private servers and stuff like that, and to become competitive. And that's what I was saying before, how I didn't like the way you couldn't have private servers. That means you can't have competitions right now. You have to be online and playing with randoms. It's always going to be pub stomping. There's never going to be a way to set up a private match. So, as of right now, it is not competitive. It will not beat out Call of Duty in that aspect of being a big FPS esport. But it's not in the same realm. It is a first-person shooter. It is fast-paced, but it is not Call of Duty. And it is really, really fun, and I'm finding myself that I'm going to be playing this a lot because it's just enjoyable. It's not because if it's a competition. It's the fact that this is a very fun game as of right now in the beta. It's pretty balanced, and it's a change of pace. So, if you're on the edge of thinking about getting this game or not, watch some more footage and decide for yourself. I'm going to be posting up a bunch more videos on the beta and stuff like that, getting more reviews of it and stuff, giving my little opinions on certain elements of the game or anything that y'all are asking me. But for the most part, I would say yes. A lot of people are going to be playing this game. The hype for this game is very large, so a large amount of people are going to be supporting this game. And the developers are great. They've been able to address a lot of the people. They even addressed me. I was on Twitter, and they've addressed me personally and talked to me. So, for the most part, they've been interacting with thousands of people on a daily basis. Now, this may change in the future, but all I know is as of right now, they are a good company supporting this game. I know EA is a part of it, but it is an excellent game. I think you should go pick it up off of my first impressions, and I think you're going to have a lot of fun. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Let me know if this first-person shooter isn't for you, if you don't like fast-paced games and stuff like that, if you want to just stick to Battlefield, or if you think Call of Duty is still way more enjoyable because of the esport aspect of it and stuff like that. So thanks again, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed, and as always, stay classy.